My sweet summer's gone. She left me here with sand in my bed. She played me all night long, but I do it all over again. Whoa.
This album that we're doing is pretty eclectic. You know, it's not the traditional, you know, 4 guys stand in a room with instruments and, you know, come up with stuff organically. It was everything from some of that to just, you know, sitting down with various producers, and, you know, definitely influenced by a lot of EDM. You know, there's hints of that. You know, our roots have always been reggae, so there's definitely, you know, some reggae in there, and it's just kind of a melting pot of just, you know, everything that we think feels good to us. And I think that's one of the most important things, you know, for this album is, you know, people say, oh, where do you get your inspiration from, or you know, how did you come up with this? And there's no set formula, but it's just everything that feels good. And you know, I think it shows through the music that we're doing. It seems like every song that we start and pull up and start working on, by the end of that session, that becomes my favorite song, you know, just because it's new and it's fresh, and we're adding so many different elements, you know, from the pre-production stuff that we heard, which was amazing, to where we're taking the songs here. It just seems like a night and day difference. So by the time that we get done, it's like, wow, we just put so much heart and soul into every track that becomes the new track until we open up the next one and start working on the next one. I feel like this album is going to open up a lot of doors for us. You know, it's, you know, before we've been kind of pigeonholed as, you know, the alternative rock reggae band. And, you know, we're always definitely influenced by a lot of reggae, and that's always in our hearts, but we're also incorporating a lot of other things in there. And we're pretty excited to get it out, to hear what the fans have to say about it. There's probably going to be a little bit of backlash, some good, some bad, but you know, I think for us as artists, you know, when you put your heart and soul into something, it almost doesn't matter what people think, as long as you're happy with the product at the end of the day. And at one time there was a lot of poop in this thing.